Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Dark Frail Imp, and we are back in episode 3 of Pokemon Insurgence. As you can see, I have, our boy Luinor right behind me, because I'm actually here at the end of Route 1, which I made it to by battling all the trainers off camera after I had finished episode 2. And now, if I just show you our progress, Luinor is now level 15. And he is literally just 100 XP points away from being level 16, which is when, Charmanders evolve. Also, he's a lax nature and has the ability Spirit Call. Okay, so it's literally just Blaze, but for ghost types. Okay, that's interesting. So, I actually want to start off this episode early with an evolution. So, we're just gonna have to battle some wild Pokemon for that to happen. Okay, we found a Ponyta. Alright, let's, just hit it with the Twister. It lowered our defense. Okay, it did that again. Anyways, Twister takes it out. And we gained 112 XP from Ponyta. So I'm guessing Ponyta is like the one Pokemon that drops the most XP in this route. Okay. And now, Luinor learned Shadow Sneak. Yeah, let's delete the move Growl, because, that move is incredibly useless on a lot of Pokemon. Alright. And now, Luinor is finally evolving. So just start spinning, Luinor, like the little Beyblade you are. Alright. Luinor has evolved into a Delta species Charmeleon. And that looks so cool. It has like a little, crack going down its entire body. Just like right in the middle. Okay. Luinor loves this tune so much that Luinor is singing it. Interesting. Also, just so you know, there's actually this cave here that leads to Midna Garden, and there is something very special in it. So, I'm gonna enter Turbo Mode, which is actually something you can do in this game by pressing the M key, which, as you can see, it makes you go very fast. Oh. Okay, there we go. Now we're out of Turbo Mode. As you can see, there's actually a Nurse Joy who will heal you, which, yeah, we kind of need to be healed. We're running out of PP for Twister. But that's not what's special. What is special is actually this trainer over here. There's hidden grotto somewhere around here. It's a little passageway that digs through the trees. Sometimes they'll have Pokemon or items at the end. I heard you could find them by looking for dark patches, but I can't seem to find any. Now, they did say something about hidden grottos and being dark patches. And if you look just right over here, right where I'm standing, you can see a dark patch between the trees. So you gotta interact with it. Will we follow it? Yes. Now, as you can see, I have an item at the end of my hidden grotto. But I actually went here, at the end of episode 2, and there's actually a Heatmore here. So, if you want a Heatmore on your team, well, you know where to find one now. But now, it gives me a Super Potion, which is, pretty neat. Alright, let's go back in, just in case. Just to make sure, nothing came back, Okay, there we go. Yep, nothing came back. Alright, now, let's make our way right out of this, dark cave by using Turbo Mode. Okay, the fact we had not even had an actual encounter, like both going in and out of the dark cave, is like incredible. And I don't even have a rappel going. Okay. Now we can just, finally make our way over here into Midna Town. So come on, Lunar, follow me. Alright, and there are a bunch of houses that you can actually explore. I'm guessing get some items such as this one, a great ball. Okay. Alright, now, let's enter this house. Surely there's an item in here, right? Oh, the gyms are tough? Okay. And they're not bound to a single type. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I guess that means, we're gonna have a harder time, fighting these gyms now. Would we like to trade Pokemon, an Elekid for any Bug-type Pokemon? That sounds like a good trade, but why are you giving away an Elekid for a Bug-type Pokemon? Okay, let's make our way out of this house. And I do see that Great Ball right over there. Alright, there we go. And I do see a Pokemon up there. So I kind of wonder what it is. But anyways, there is a house right over here. What the hell is this? Oh, it's an unknown. Okay. They gave us a Psychic Gem. Oh, and this lady gives us stones. So I'm guessing if you picked an Eevee at the beginning of the game, you could evolve into Flareon, Jolteon, or Vaporeon this early. So let's probably just go with the Water Stone. Okay. Well, let's just go out of this house. Hey, dude, is that a statue to Second Augur? This is a statue to Second Augur. He's a hero. After the first Augur disappeared, he's been fighting the colds and keeping the region safe. They say he rode upon Arceus himself. I highly doubt that, and first of all, he did not fight the colds all on his own. He made me and Damien fight the colds that were literally trying to kill him in episode 2, dude. There's a lot of cool new Mega Evolutions that have only been seen in the Tauren region. Typhlosion, Eevee, Marowak? I want to see them all? So there's a Mega Eevee in this game. Not only that, Mega Marowak. If it's the Alolan form, that would be so cool. But the normal one? No, not at all. Typhlosion, however... Hey, Typhlosion needs a Mega. Meganium and Feraligatr already got theirs. And my god, Meganium is the worst one. Alright. Okay, let's just go down here. I'm supposed to find this girl named Nora for this tournament thing. Do you think you can give me a hand? I have no clue where she is. Okay. Then... I guess we might have to just, go up here then. As there is a cave. So maybe that's where Nora is? Actually, wait, no, before we even go in there, I need to buy some repels. Because there's bound to be wild Pokemon in there. So, let's just, take the Turbo Mode to the Pokemon Center. Okay, there we go. Yo, can we buy some repels, please? How many can we buy? Oh, just 10? I'll buy 5 of them. Oh, we have 14 potions in our bag. Well, I'll just buy 4. And 1 more repel. And 1 more potion. And look at that, we now have no money in our bag. I don't even know how I achieved that. But I just did. Okay, now let's just head on back to that cave. Alright. Now we can just apply the repels. Now, let's take on these trainers in turbo mode. Alright, and it's pretty damn fast. Alright, he has a Timber that knows Focus Energy. He withdrew it for a Cricketie. Oh my god, your Cricketie? I feel so bad for it. And now I feel even worse for the Cricketie because it's on a team with the damn Chikorita. You know what? The sin you just committed is unforgivable. We must kill this Chikorita. Okay, but it did poison us. Alright, he's sending in a Timber again. Okay, and now his Timber is down. You, sir, have committed a sin by putting a Chikorita on your team. I feel bad for your Pokemon. Anyways, now let's use that antidote on Nora to get rid of the poison. And a potion to get him back to full health. Alright, I'm also going to put B127 in our second Pokemon slot because, you know, Leonidas is pretty weak. So, like, you know, just in case there are double battles, and I do see that item right over there. Alright, it's an escape rope. That will come in handy. Okay, I was literally just wondering why Pokemon weren't appearing. And it just clicked that, yeah, we have Repel going. Okay. This dude is talking about, you know, Rock Smash. Okay. And he has a Soul Rock. We have Shadow Sneak, which is stab and super effective on this thing. Isn't Shadow Sneak a priority move? Okay, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. His Soul Rock is down. And Lunor is now level 17. And now he's sending in a Midna Town. Well, let's just continue using Shadow Sneak. And Midna Town is down. Alright, and I do see an Awakening down there. Okay, we're challenged by Rich Boy Jaden, who has a Riolu. Like, okay. Okay, I went for an Endure. Let's put it out with a Shadow Sneak. He used Faint, it has no effect on us because we are a Ghost type. Anyways, we beat the dude who only had a Riolu. Just because it's a fighting type doesn't mean that should be your only Pokemon when you enter a cave, dude. Okay, we're still in turbo mode. Alright, we're challenged by a Socialite Molly. What the hell is a Socialite? And they have a Flabébé. I would have used Twister if Flabébé was a pure grass type. But it's a pure fairy type and Twister will do absolutely nothing to it. Alright, and Lunor is now level 18. And she has a Swirlix. I'm gonna just see how much Shadow Sneak does to this thing. Okay, now I'm sending in B127 because he has Poison Sting. I wonder when he learns Twin Needle. Probably level 16. Okay. And Fairy Wind is not very effective on poison types. Okay. Okay, Swirlix tried lowering her attack, but now it's poison. That's what you get. Alright, we hit it one time with Fury Attack, and Swirlix is down. B127 is now level 11. Alright, let's heal up our Pokemon. With, the potions that we had. Alright, there we go. There's rocket ground types everywhere in this cave. Yeah, dude, it's a cave. I wonder why there are rocket ground types in here. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's a fire breather. Ninra? Who names their child Ninra, dude? Alright, he has a Growlithe, and we hit it with the Shadow Sneak, which did quite a lot. It knows Ember. Let's hit it with the Scratch. Okay, his Growlithe is down. Now he has a Ponyta. Let's hit it with the Twister. Wait. How did it hit a Tackle on a Ghost type? Alright, and now he has a Litleo, which is actually a normal and fire type, just so you know. And especially just in case you picked Charmander like I did, because Shadow Sneak will not do a damn thing onto this thing. So your only good option is Twister. Okay, we landed a crit with the Twister, and now Litleo is down. Alright, let's heal up Luinor. Oop, I do see another Super Potion. Yes, we would like to use another Repel. Okay, and we have another trainer right over here. There's this girl training by herself deeper in the cave. It's so annoying. She won't let anyone through. Is this girl you're talking about Nora, which is who we're supposed to be looking for? Okay, this lady has a Flabébé. Oh my god. That did quite a lot. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We took out the Flabébé. I did not want Lunor to go down. Now he's level 19. Okay, they have a Staravia. I'm going to swap in to Monty just so we can heal up Luinor. Never mind. Leonidas, take one for the team. Okay, now let's, just use the Super Potion. Leonidas, you totally got this, by the way. You totally won't faint. Anyways, let's use the Super Potion on Luinor. Yeah, Leonidas, you totally did a good job. Why did I even catch the Nidoran that I found? Anyways, I was about to use Shadow Sneak, but I remembered Staravia's part normal. Okay, that Twister was a crit. Okay, and Scratch took it out. Alright, and we've beat this lady who has an umbrella. Oh, I thought it was just some funny hat on her. Okay. Well, we found the Awakening. And there's another trainer. And this one has a Magnemite. Oh my god. It really went for a Thunder Wave. Alright, and she has an Emolga. That was a crit. Emolga is down. Unor's level 20. And now they have a Pachirisu. Let's just use Twister. Oh my god. Dear God, why? Are you kidding me? Really? We just got full paralysis 3 times in a damn row? What the hell is this? Pokemon games just bully you with paralysis. Like, anytime your opponent gets it, they're just able to hit attacks. But anytime you get it, you can't. See? What the hell is this bullcrap? Finally, we hit the damn Twister. Screw this. I'm using the damn escape rope. I'm gonna go heal up my Pokemon. Which pocket is it? Oh, it's this one. Alright, we're not using a repel because we're not in a cave right now. Alright, now let's talk to this person. Alright, now let's buy an antidote. Alright, there we go. Alright, now let's head on back into the cave. Dear God, I hate paralysis. And Magnemite. Magnemite with Thunder Wave, my god. Whoever thought at Game Freak that was a good idea to, you know, just make the move Thunder Wave, fire them, please. Anyways, let's use our repel. Okay. Yep, we're in the fastest setting for turbo mode. Okay, somehow it thinks I'm at low battery, when I am not. Okay, our repel wore off. Hey, you see this pile of water right here, lady? And you know how your Magnemite paralyzed me? I'm gonna throw your Magnemite in that water. Okay? I'm just gonna hold it down there real quick. Because, you know, Magnemite's a ball of steel. It's gonna sink to the bottom, lady. I hate your Magnemite, and I hate you. Alright, we got 2 paths in this area. Well, that one leads to nothing. Are there any items up here? Oh, it looks breakable. Okay, so I'm guessing that's a rock smash rock. I do see an item up there. I'm guessing that's just a Pokeball. And there's a Manaphy statue. And I do see a little girl up here. Yeah, let's use another repel. Alright, the fossils are in place. You can do it, Celebi. I believe in you. Move these fossils through time. Use Tesseract. The Kabutops, Amistar, Bastiodon, and Armaldo? You did it, I'm so proud of you. I can't believe it. All of our hard work finally paid off. Armaldo, Bastiodon, Kabutops, and Amistar. Who would have ever thought that they'd see the light of day again? You can turn them back now, Celebi. I think we're done for the day. Really? Like, you didn't even bother catching them? I can't believe how far we've... Who are you? How much did you see? All of it. Look, I don't know who you are, but you can't tell anyone about this. I'd be in grave danger. Oh, hey Mew, what's going on? You want to show yourself? What was that? Well, that was our buddy Mew. Is that... could it be? You were chosen by Mew? Kind of, yeah. I thought I was the only one. But if you were also chosen, then, I should probably explain. Not many people know about it, but a long time ago, there was a prophecy written about Tauren. Nobody knows it word for word, but it talks about the Colts and the Augur. It said that a trainer chosen by one of the legendary Pokemon would be the one to find and defeat the cultists. Well, first of all, there's a difference between legendary and mythical Pokemon. Mew and Celebi are mythical. It also said that the legendary would be an illusory one. You know, like Mew, Victini, and Hoopa? Yeah, those are mythical Pokemon. All of them. When they found out the Colts wanted to rid the world of that trainer, people were terrified. Nobody knew who this hero was, and they feared he or she might never appear. But then the first Augur came, and he protected us. He was incredible. He took out half the Colts on his own, but he disappeared over a year ago. People think that the prophecy was about him because he was friends with the Hoopa, a legendary Pokemon. But he's gone now. Nobody knows where he is. The second Augur has taken his place, and I don't think he was chosen by anyone. Well, yeah, I highly doubt he was chosen, dude. That's why I can't let anyone know about Celebi. I'm afraid they'll come after me. I have to train down here in secret. I mean, I don't think I am the hero of the prophecy, but if Mew chose you, then the prophecy could be about either of us. There might even be others. You can't let anyone know that Mew chose you. It hasn't joined your team yet, has it? That's probably why it's concerned that if it does, you might become a target. So be careful from now on. We're too valuable to risk. I'd better get going. Up in Midna Town, there's a trainer school I learned from. None of the other students are any challenge for me, but it's still good for practice. There's a tournament about to start soon, so I need to get going. Why don't you enter too? It's a good way to train and learn more about being a trainer. And you and I, we need all the training we can get. I'll see you out there. Alright. Oh, and we found a dome fossil. Okay, so these little spots on the ground are actually the fossils. Okay. A Helix fossil. I really wonder where we can revive these things. An armor fossil, definitely one of my least favorite fossil Pokemon. And a claw fossil, definitely the best one for Gen 3. Alright, now let's spray a repel if we don't already got one going. Okay, we do have one going. Alright, now we're in the fastest setting for turbo mode. Alright, our repel wore off. Let's just jump down here. Our repel wore off again. Alright, we're now out of the cave. Okay, there we go. No, I am not going to use another repel. Okay, our Pokemon are all healed up, actually. So, I'm actually probably just, going to leave the episode off here. In front of the trainer school, which is probably what this building is. So, in the next episode, I will be, taking on this trainer school tournament with Nora. So, until that happens, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.